everyone, and welcome to tonight's race at the Paperclip 200 Martinsville Speedway. It's going to be a very wild night here, as you guys can see, as you've been watching while they've been practicing, getting ready for qualifying here in about a minute and a half. We want to thank you guys for joining us here on 10-4 Broadcasting as always. And this is the Snead Competition Design Xfinity Series at Martinsville. We're going to be doing 200 laps here tonight at this iconic Paperclip. The racing is going to be very tight. So far it looks as if tonight so far we have 12 drivers in the session so far. Still plenty of time to get in here though for those that still may be ready for that. Oh, you see Ellison there coming off the corner, just spins it across the start-finish line right into the wall. Tonight it's gonna be a slippery slope here at Martinsville. It's always a tough track to tame. You know, I'm almost surprised that they didn't call this the track that's too tough to tame. But they gave that name to Darlington, Lady in Black. We'll go ahead and try to take you a lap around here. See if we can't ride inside of Ellison's car. As he's coming around, I got about 15 seconds left. So far, Josh Bonwell, last week's Johnny on the Spot pole winner, is fastest in practice right now. And Ellison just ran a 20.92 that lap. Oh, as he ends the session running into Dylan Falovich. So qualifying is underway. 2 laps here at the Paperclip. We'll see if we're gonna watch Ellison as he does his qualifying laps here at Martinsville. It's just me tonight. Alan is running in the iRacing Daytona 500. We wish him the best of luck tonight in that. This week is all of us in iRacing get the opportunity to run the full 200 laps at Daytona. Good luck to everybody doing that this week. I'll be doing mine this weekend. Ellison's kind of taking it easy on this warm-up lap here, getting up to speed down that back stretch. Now coming into turn 3 and 4. Really nice and easy down around that low side. You're going to see a lot of guys down there, not really any grip up top. So Ellison runs his first lap at a 20.93, and Josh Bonwell right now just ran a 20.89. Let's take a look at him really quick as he's coming down to the start-finish line for his second lap, and he's going to run a 20.85, faster than his first one. And we go back to Ellison, and he ran a 21.61, so it looks like he will be starting in second place. Max Steck run a 21.08 as he's coming around for his second lap. Coming across that start-finish line, and Max Steck's going to run a 21.16, a little bit slower than his previous time. Dylan Falovich ran a 21.7 in fourth place right now, coming down the start-finish line for his second lap, and he ran a 21.53. Clinton Castleberry ran a 21.28. Oh, and Justin Lumpkin, 21.04, jumps up into third place. As he's coming through 3 and 4, he's going to be coming down to that start-finish line again. Tonight we're going to see some really, these laps are going to tick off faster than you probably can imagine. Runs a 20.90, knocks Ellison down to third place as he takes that second place position away from him on the starting grid. Right now, it looks like Falovich is just running some extra laps right now, getting those in. Tony Smith ran a 21.52, starting 7th position. Rhett Tucker, your points leader by 20 points heading into tonight, just ran a 21.32, sitting in 7th position. He's coming down for his second qualifying time. comes across the start-finish line. And he ran a 21.24. Looks like he's going to be starting in 5th position. That looks like that's everybody that qualified. Robert Richards starting in 10th position with a 22.46. Keith Bradley at a 21.63 will be starting in 9th. And that looks like that's going to be pretty much your starting lineup for tonight. Here's someone else out on the track. Oh, it looks like Brady is actually taking his laps now. Want to give a huge shout out to his sponsors. Of course, Snead Competition Design. A huge shout out to them for bringing this series to us. Oh, Brady gets a little loose there. He's coming through his warm-up lap. Also want to give a huge shout out to Buttkicker and also our pole award winner, awardee, Johnny on the Spot. Huge shout out to all of those guys. Brings these races to you guys week in and week out. Season 2 here. I believe I have the schedule. I want to see. I want to give you guys a full look at the schedule as Brady finishes his laps. He's going to be starting at 8th with a 21.31. And our schedule goes as follows. Today we're at Martinsville. Next week we will be at Kansas, then Rockingham, then New Hampshire, Pocono, and Daytona Road Course. That will end the regular season, and then we go into the top 16 drivers. Going to shoot it out at Michigan, Chicagoland, and Darlington, while the championship will be held at Atlanta. Those are going to be some exciting races for sure. And qualifying is over. We'll be gridding here very shortly. Get ready to get set to take the green. Looks like we got about looks like officially 11 drivers here tonight. It's Martinsville's a very tough track. You got a lot of vehicles, or you got a lot of cars. You're gonna possibly have a lot of wrecks because the racing is so tight amongst one another. You know, it's just a very difficult track to deal with. But the two guys that are leading the points both showed up tonight. I don't think either of them wanted to lose any ground. Take a look at real quick at that. So Rhett Tucker has a 20-point lead over Gabriel Ellison, while Ellison has about a 36-point lead over Dylan Falovich in 3rd place. Derek Mullins, who I do not see here tonight, moved up to 4th position last week, and Clinton Snead in 5th. I don't believe I saw Clinton Snead here tonight either. So a couple of big guys here missing tonight. You know, I think they maybe thought that it was going to be, I mean, it's Martinsville. But either way, I believe it's going to be an exciting race. As we're just waiting for qualifying to officially end and take us on to the next session, which would be the start of this race. And I do want to point out that the race is at nighttime, which is really awesome.
Is everything okay over there? Is that Chase?
And then we'll take a look here at we will show. Oh, we'll show the track map. You see how tight this track is. Those corners are very short, and the track is not that wide either. As you can see through these beautiful scenic shots of Martinsville. We'll be doing 200 laps tonight, running about 20 to 21 second lap times. So you'll be very surprised at how fast this race will go, especially if any indication of previous races with these guys, those green flags just knock them right out. So it looks like we have about a minute left in qualifying before we get started here. Of course, want to remind everybody that it is speed weeks for NASCAR in the real world. And last night they ran the Clash at Daytona. They did it at the road course. Wild finish. Two best friends getting into each other, Chase Elliott and Ryan Blaney there at the end. But, you know, no points race, so you got to go for it no matter what. And Kyle Busch comes away with that win. But this week we've got a lot of racing. We've got the trucks at Daytona. We've got the duels tomorrow night at Daytona to set the field for the 500 on Sunday. And then Saturday we have the Xfinity guys racing it out at Daytona as well. So racing all around this week in the virtual world and the real world as we get set to go green. Well, to grid here at Martinsville in the Snead Competition Design Xfinity Series here on 10-4 Broadcasting. Of course, want to thank you guys for joining us tonight, and make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, like the video, and tell everybody about it. We love doing this. We love bringing you guys the action every week. And let's go take a look at our Johnny on the Spot pole setter. It's right here. I'm looking for the right camera angle. There we go. Once again, for 2 weeks in a row, Josh Bonwell is going to bring home that Johnny on the Spot Temporary Site Services Award. Congratulations, Josh. We'll see if he has better luck this week here at Martinsville than he did last week. Last week he had quite a few tough breaks, even at the beginning of the race. But I believe that he came out tonight to change that. He's got Ellison, who's second points just right behind him. He's got Justin Lumpkin to the outside of him. And we'll go ahead and take you guys through the grid here at Martinsville as everybody gets ready to go. Oh, I think I accidentally turned on two grids at once. I apologize. So it looks like Josh Bonwell is going to be starting in first position, getting that Johnny on the Spot award in that number 56. Justin Lumpkin will be starting off on the outside row in that second position in that number 4. Gabriel Ellison is going to be starting in third in that number 27. Max Steck starting in fourth in that number 5. Rhett Tucker in that number 99 starting in 5th. Dylan Falovich in that 48 starting in 6th. Clinton Castleberry in 7th in that 21. Brady LeBuff starting in 8th in that number 9. Tony Smith starting 9th in that number 16. Keith Bradley starting that number 18 in 10th position, and Robert Richards starting in 11th in that number 12 as we get set to go green here. pace car's coming around. These guys are going to be in for it tonight. And the pace car lights are off. Looks like the pace car will come in this time. As we get this race underway, pace car is off. Josh is going to bring us around turn 3 and 4 onto that front stretch to get this race underway. And just like that, green flag is out here at Martinsville. Guys are trying to find their spot. I thought Lumpkin might try to jump into that spot right there behind him, but he stayed to the high side. Ellison drops in behind Lumpkin as they dive off into turn 3 and 4. Brett Tucker already up to 4th as he's making his way towards Ellison, because Ellison is who's behind him. Oh, Max almost gets into the back end. That was close. Falovich going to the inside. Lumpkin goes way to the outside there. He's going to lose 2 positions. And now, oh, Max Tech almost got to the back of Lumpkin there. As I said, this is a very tight track. You never know where when the guy in front of you is going to go into the brakes and let off the gas. And now Steck is stuck to the outside of Falovich. Yeah, Falovich is trying to clear him. But Max keeps fighting back on the outside. Brady LaBeouf has arrived to the party. And that number 9 right behind them. This is a battle for 5th, 6th, and 7th. And it is a very hard fought battle. Let's see here, Lumpkin and Falovich. Falovich finally clears Max. And Max so far since the drop of the green flag has lost about 2 positions. We'll go ahead and ride on board with Max. Looks like Max is racing from Long Island, New York. Driving that number 5 Chevrolet. Oh, you see just up in front of him, Lumpkin locked up that right front a little bit, or left front. Coming into turn 1 and 2 here. Just try to keep it nice and easy, getting through the corner, and then try to really nail that gas down the front and backstretch and get slowed back up as they head down here back into the corners. These laps go by really fast as we jump back out to see this battle. Max Tech is really staying right behind him, doing a great job managing that car and really still applying the pressure to Dylan. We'll check back up on the leader. Looks like he has about a 1.1 second lead over that second place car. Details to this race. I was looking to see if something happened back here with somebody. See a lot of passing going on. Oh, it's just these two passing each other back and forth. Looking at my notes here, I said somebody's wrecking or something, but the information sheet that I have shows me every time a pass is made, no matter if it's the same person passing the same person or not. So each time they were edging in front of the other person. It was sending me a notification. But these guys are just back there battling for 7th and 8th position, while they have Robert Richards catching up to them. So far, biggest movers of the race are Keith Bradley, Robert Richards, and Rhett Tucker. Each have gained 2 positions since the start of this race. And Josh continues to extend that lead. He has about a 2.24 second lead over second place of Gabriel Ellison, with Rhett Tucker just behind him a little bit. Justin Lumpkin, who started on the outside row, is now getting the heat from Max Steck and Dylan Falovich. April in the comments says, "Let's go, Tucker." And Kyle says, RTR Racing. Should be a good race here tonight, as Max Steck goes to the inside of Justin Lumpkin, clears him for that position. Now Max Steck moves up to 4th position after 16 laps. And we're going to go ahead and take our first Crank It Up session here tonight, 10-4 broadcasting style. And I finally figured out how to give you all a lot of different angles of it, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Like that, looks like we have a yellow flag. Looks like Brady LaBeouf. Let's go take a look at that and see what happened here. See, he's coming here down towards the front stretch. Oh, he loses it, gets a little loose, and just head on into that outside wall. Oof, that is going to be tough. That's going to be a lot of damage for that number 9 car. We'll see what happens on pit lane when he does come in. We'll take another look at that. We'll ride on board with Brady as we go back and take a look at that. See, he's coming here through turn 3 and 4. Oh, just hits that gas a little too much. Tries to save it, gets back into it, and just right into that outside wall. It looked much worse in that last view, so this view was not as bad. So he may be all right. I mean, it is Martinsville. He doesn't need a lot of. Aerodynamics. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for to make it through this race. But now you can see that Brady is coming down pit road. We're going to see how long he will be on pit road. See what kind of damage he did get. They really don't give us any good pit lane view, so we'll just go with this as Brady makes it to his pit stop. He is now stopped. We'll see how long this pit actually goes for. See if he the issue would be for him is losing laps under this caution because since the track is very small, if he has any repairs that are not optional, he's going to be in trouble. And it does sound like they are catching him, and he is down and away. It looks like it was a lot of optional. He will stay on the lead lap. He was in his pits for about 25 seconds, a total of 1 minute 2 seconds on pit road. That's a long time due to how long this pit road really is and the way that you have to make your way around this long pit road. Trying to see how many any drivers opt to go into the pits. I don't believe so. Pace car lights are off. We'll be going green this time by. And now this time a different front row. We've got Josh Bonwell starting where he's started this entire race, and into his outside will be Gabriel Ellison with Red Tucker on the inside right behind Bonwell, and then Max Steck on the outside there starting in 4th position. As we come down through 3 and 4, pace car is off. Looks like we are approaching lap 26. Green flag is out. See if we can't get a nice wide view of all of this. Whoa, Tucker gets into Gabriel a little bit. They touch going through 3 and 4, and Tucker is going to gain the advantage over Ellison. Ellison is going to try to drop in behind him. Falovich goes to the inside of Max Steck. Max Steck is stuck on that outside. He does not want to be there. Keith Bradley is attempting to get around Max Steck right here. Oh, just gets to the inside, almost there. Just clears him coming off of turn 4. As Max Steck started in 4th, he's now lost 2 positions since this restart. And right now, our biggest mover of the race is that number 18 of Keith Bradley. He has gained 5 positions since the start of this race. And Max Steck gets back around Bradley. Oh, they come close to touching back there. They're really all over each other. And Keith Bradley is just kind of right there. I'm not sure that he's like, you know, I'm not dealing with this. If I'm going to get around you, I'm going to get around you. But it is a short track. Short tempers can arise. We've seen that many times. Off the track and on the track. Guys are doing a great job with this, and so far it looks like the only person who did pit at all was Brady LaBeouf, so he is going to have the freshest tires, but we don't know what that damage is going to do. It looks like, yeah, so Tucker did get around to Ellison for that 2nd spot, and Josh Bonwell just still really taking it home right now, leading all 33 laps since we've gone green. And for those of you that are watching, I'm going to take a quick look at qualifying is going on right now for the Daytona 500, so I will keep you guys up to date on that as well. Right now it looks like 44 drivers, 32 drivers have qualified so far, and right now it looks like William Byron is sitting on the pole with Bubba Wallace in 2nd position. And then just behind them, Ricky Stenhouse and Ryan Preece are your top 4 for the Daytona 500. Well, first they got to make it through the duels and then the 500. But back here at Martinsville, lap 37 of 200. Again, want to give a huge shout out to Snead Competition Design. And I believe that it's time we hear a word from our sponsors. If anything happens, we will cut in and bring you back to the action. But until then, we'll be right back after this.
To build a new website or redesign your existing site, you have 2 options. You can start by learning HTML, CSS, JavaScript, SEO, SQL, CMS, well, you get the idea. Or you can be smarter and look for someone who is a professional in web design like Snead Competition Design. We are experienced in building quality websites for our clients. We always start with strategy and planning to build a clear vision about what you need. Your website will then be passed on to the design and development phase, where we will ensure that you get a fully responsive design that is easy to use regardless of any device using the latest tools in web development. Contact us today, and let's talk about accelerating your business to the next level by creating a complete online solution.
And we want to welcome you back here to Martinsville. Josh Bonwell still leading the way. As you see his interval between him and second place there on the track map. Second place is Gabriel Ellison. Now he has made his way around Rhett Tucker. Let's see if we can't find that pass back on lap 34. Looks like Gabriel Ellison went around him to the inside line. Tucker just kind of, let him have it. Didn't want to battle or anything. He knows it's a long race here at Martinsville. Just kind of setting his eyes on finishing, having a solid finish. He's got 20-point lead over Ellison heading into tonight's race. As we go back to the live feed here, Ellison putting distance on that second pack, but let's see if he's cutting down the interval on Josh Bonwell. Let's take a look here at the battle box. Well, doesn't seem like it wants to show me the battle box. Oh, here we go. So right now, Ellison is behind Josh Bonwell by about 2.7 seconds here on lap 45. Now we will be getting, we want to remind you guys that they are racing for stage points. So Bonwell really wants to finish this out and get that win here at Martinsville in this first stage. And it looks like he's still keeping that lead over Ellison, but Ellison's just shaving off just a couple of tenths a lap. Not much. As we look at lap times, let's see. What type of lap times these guys are running. Oh, doesn't want to show me. Okay. Well, Josh's mom is here, and she is happy because Josh is out front leading right now. Doing a fantastic job here. Sat on the pole and has really dominated this race, leading all 48 laps so far. So far, it doesn't look like anyone is a lap down, but Tony Smith is about 14 seconds behind the leader. He is reeling him in. Looks like he's about 7 seconds ahead of him. He should catch him in a matter of a couple laps. Some sparks coming from Josh's car, but nothing too bad. And now Ellison has fallen back to about a 3-second interval between him and the leader. And back here, they're really battling really hard. Falovich going to the inside here. We're going to watch this from... Oh, yellow flag is out. Let's see if we can find what happened where. Oh, it actually might be the end of stage 1. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything actually happened. It was just the end of the stage. So, your winner for stage 1, bringing it home, Josh Bonwell. Congratulations. He is our stage 1 winner. Don't mind my spelling. I never said it was any good. But congratulations, Josh, on that stage win here at Martinsville. All the guys coming down pit road got quite a few laps on those tires. So these guys are going to want to fix that. And now another update for the Daytona 500. Qualifying, Alex Bowman just ran a 47.056, 191 miles an hour for that pole position, with William Byron second place at a 47.31, almost 3/10 faster than the rest of the field. But back here at Martinsville, we've got Josh Bonwell, your stage 1 winner. Actually, let's see if we can't get a word with Josh here really quick. Hey, Josh, it's Tim up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, 10-4.
Hey, Josh, your car looks really good out there. How do you feel so far? We're about 50 laps into this. How's the car handling?
It's handling really good. I heard a lot of guys complaining about it not rotating in the middle of the corner, and I guess I'm just not having that problem.
Yeah, clearly not. I mean, this between this last green flag run, you had about a 3-second lead over second place, and it really did seem like everybody else was struggling. But you seem to have it down so far. I do know you said that you do like this track. So how much practice did you do for the week?
Pretty much spent 3 hours today on it, and I was actually testing in sunny conditions, so it was a nice surprise to get the night track.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Very nice surprise. Well, congratulations on your stage 1 win, and good luck the rest of the race.
Or thank you.
That was Josh Bonwell, your stage 1 winner here tonight at Martinsville. Congratulations, Josh. That'll really help him out with those extra bonus points. As I believe the pace car lights will go out this time by, and I am correct. As things get restarted here. Coming down the back stretch, heading into turn 3 and 4. Bonwell leading us to that green flag. I really don't know what kind of changes these guys could do to possibly make the car turn better. Maybe some air pressure adjustments. And, oh, a lot of guys spinning their tires on this restart. Falovich, Bonwell, Ellison kind of looked like he spun his tires. Everybody getting that wide restart. Trying to get back into the groove. But when these restarts happen, you kind of get out of the groove that you were in during that green flag run. It's lap 58 here of 200 at Martinsville. These guys are ticking off these laps really quick. Running about 21-second lap times, but this time will be much faster due to that was a warm-up lap. And now this time by Josh Bonwell running a 20.84, only 2/10 off of his previous best time. Him and Gabriel Ellison both best time is a 20.82 here at Martinsville. But right now you can see Bonwell just ran his fastest lap of the race. Ran a 20.78, which is even faster than qualifying by almost 2/100ths of a second. He is really dialed in here. Those 3 hours of practice really is showing here right now. He's still about a 10th faster this lap than Ellison as he continues to just extend that lead. But back in the pack, Max Steck battling right now for 5th position with Keith Bradley. They're side by side coming to that line. Max Steck holding that inside line really well. And these guys, I'm telling you, in a race like this, 200 laps at Martinsville is you got to have a lot of mental toughness, because it can get mind numbing. You be sitting there racing, and all of a sudden you've been going in a circle so fast for so long that you just kind of, it's almost like you're in the twilight zone. But we're gonna take a ride on board with Keith Bradley as we watch him with his line. Keith Bradley from Lawrenceburg, Indiana, running that number 18 Toyota. He's trying to gain that time back on Max Steck, but it doesn't look like it's happening right now, because Steck can really just dig in the center of the corner and come off down the back straight and the front straight really fast, while Keith Bradley is kind of struggling at the moment to be able to get that kind of speed that Max has. And Max is approaching Robert Richards right now. Oh, it gets a little loose there. As you see Max slowly catching him in his rear view mirror. Really nice paint job on Keith's car. You see as he is trying to reel in Rhett Tucker. And right now it looks like the 48 and the 18 are battling right now for that 5th position. My question is, when will people start moving each other? That's, you know, it's Martinsville, it's bound to happen. 18 gets really high through that corner. Keith Bradley still up positive 3 spots since the drop of the green flag 70 laps ago. Clinton Castleberry right behind him with Justin Lumpkin just behind him. Then we have Brady LaBeouf and Tony Smith. We come back up to the front. Looks like now Josh Bonwell has almost a second and a half lead over second place. But we're going to go ahead and take a short commercial break, and we will be right back after this.
build a new website or redesign your existing site, you have two options. You can start by learning HTML, CSS, JavaScript, SEO, SQL, CMS, well, you get the idea. Or you can be smarter and look for someone who is a professional in web design like Snead Competition Design. We are experienced in building quality websites for our clients. We always start with strategy and planning to build a clear vision about what you need. Your website will then be passed on to the design and development phase, where we will ensure that you get a fully responsive design that is easy to use regardless of any device using the latest tools in web development. Contact us today, and let's talk about accelerating your business to the next level by creating a complete online solution.
Back here at Martinsville, Josh Bonwell still your leader, about a second and a half lead over second place Gabriel Ellison. You see Gabriel there trying to really run him down. You see Gabriel's line here. We'll see if we can't talk to Gabriel if there is another caution. There will be another competition caution when the caution comes out for the end of stage 2. Here on, looks like we're coming to lap 79 already of 200. Ellison losing some time there. He's down at 2 seconds back. Lap 80 of 200. We are making our way through this race. Martinsville is a very unique track. It's not nothing like that we get anywhere else. It's located in Virginia, for those of you who have not been there. They raced their first, actually they opened in 1947. I believe their first race was held on July 4th, 1948. And apparently in 1951, only 4 cars were running at the finish, and it was the fewest of any race held at the Speedway. A lot of wrecks happen at these tracks. It can get pretty deadly. Well, not deadly, but just very, very, very wreckish. We'll say that. As we're riding on board here with Josh Bonwell at the moment. He's catching Tony Smith. He'll be the first car to go a lap down if he can complete the pass, which I believe he will have no problem in doing that. Tony's going to go ahead and let him take that inside line, and Josh is going to go ahead and get right on around him and continue his trek at the track right now. Trek at the track. That's something. Say that 50 times in a row. But once we get to lap 100, I'll go ahead and take you guys through the field. Lap 100 may be where our next caution is awaiting. As Josh is really just schooling this field right now. Making their way down the front stretch. We've only had one caution so far tonight, and that was from Brady LaBeouf. Got kind of loosey-goosey out of turn 4. Tried to save it, ended up going to hit the wall head on. Didn't seem like it's really affected him right now. He is running in 10th position right now, so not bad for what he has gone through. see Brady LaBeouf just kind of taking it easy here. He does have some damage to the front of that vehicle, but not too much. Gabriel Ellison back about 3 seconds from Josh Bonwell right now. Oh, did I just see it says Brady LaBeouf crash? Caution is out. We just left Brady LaBeouf. Let's go take a look and see what happened. Coming down the front stretch, across the start finish line, gets sideways, doesn't hit anything, just gets loose heading into the corner. So we are under our second caution. Stuck on that grass, trying to get through it. Let's we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna watch this again. We're gonna ride on the gyro cam. Just gets loose going into that. But, going back live. See if we can't get a word from Gabriel Ellison real quick. Hey Gabriel, it's Tim up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
How does your car feel right now? First off.
She's all right. It's pretty tight. It's really hard to get back on the throttle on the corner exit. It's really hard to get out of the corner.
Do you think you got anything for Josh?
Honestly, not really. But we'll see. I mean, I did better that stage for the first half, or I guess the stage isn't over yet, but the first 30 laps or so. But then he just left me, so I don't know what he's doing different. I'm trying to follow his line and everything. Maybe he's got like a vastly different brake bias setting. I'm not sure, but whatever he's doing, man, he's killing it. I'm just having a tough time here.
Well, y'all are doing much better than I would be. Martinsville is not. I don't know where the brake is, so that's a problem.
Yeah, it's the one on the left, but it's easy to lose sometimes.
But good luck. How many laps you got left in the stage?
We're on 93, so it will probably come to green with like 5 to go or something.
Okay, well, good luck and the rest of the race, and hopefully we'll be talking to you afterwards.
All right, thank you, man.
That was Gabriel Ellison sitting in that second position right now. While we were talking to him, I saw Rhett Tucker back there doing a little fake off, saying, I'm going to go to the pits, and then comes right back out. But not many laps left in this stage from what Ellison has said. So they're going to come back green. I imagine after that caution is when the rest of these guys will come down, get some fresh ones, top off the fuel, and get back at it. Because then I believe the final stage will be a full 100 laps to itself. Checking with Brady LaBeouf. He's actually now a lap down, as well as Dylan Falovich. Not sure what happened there. Actually, I think they may be on the lead lap. It's just showing me the wrong stuff. Yeah, we'll have to wait for everything to catch back up. But pace car lights are off. And we will be going green this time by. Bonwell is going to bring us down to this green flag again. Ellison to the outside of him, and green flag is out, lap 95. He gets a great start, but Ellison gets a really good start on the outside lane, but Tucker has stuck his nose down just inside of Ellison, but Ellison clears him heading into turn 3 and 4. And Tucker has got a whole back door full of Robert Richards, who has gained 7 positions since the drop of the initial green flag. And that number 12, he is doing a fantastic job. And then number 12, Toyota. Lap 98 in the books. The other one is single file. once again, I'll go do a quick check for you guys for the Daytona 500. Looks like it has ended, and looks like your front row consists of Alex Bowman and William Byron starting on the front row of the Daytona 500. Wow. Hendrick Motorsports front row yet again. But here, back at Martinsville, it's all talk about Josh Bonwell right here. He's going to bring it home. And it looks like he's going to be your Stage 2 winner, as I believe the caution flag will come out. Yep, there it is. And there you have it, boys. Stage 1 and Stage 2. Great job there. Your Stage 1 and 2 winner here at Martinsville, coming down pit road. Get those 4 fresh ones. And some fuel. Sunoco fuel, that is. Max Steck staying out. Wonder what that call is for. He is going to be your leader right now. Josh Bonwell. Gets on pit road. You'll see the right side go up. Left side go up. Getting 4 fresh ones. Felovich, oh, he could have beat him out of pit road. I'm not sure what Felovich was doing, but kind of causing a mess back there. Coming off of pit road, Felovich jumps up to 3rd position. Gabriel Ellison to 4th. Tucker to 5th. Robert Richards to 6th, and Brady LaBeouf, who was just in that caution, in 7th position. Not bad. Oh, it says Clinton Castleberry has crashed. Not sure what happened here. Take a look. Coming through. Oh no! Miscommunication. Oh man, that is not going to be good for him. But he does not need a lot of aerodynamics for this track. Gets in the back of Brady LaBeouf. Not sure what exactly happened there. This should be a very interesting restart. Looks like Castleberry is actually coming down pit road. To get that damage repaired. Let's check back in with the leaders. The lights are off the pace car, so we're going to be going green this time by. We'll see how different this is, because usually Josh has brought us down. And here we come back to the green flag. Stage 3 underway. And the green flag is out. Oh no, a lot of guys checking up, spinning the tires. Bonwell, no, to the outside wall. Bonwell gets back on it, but Bonwell lost a lot of track. No, and he gets spun again up into the 18. What a turn of events for Josh. Oh my gosh. And no caution because nothing's really happened. He's trying to get it back running. Dominated this entire race up to this point, and now spins the tires on that restart, and just it causes some major problems. Max Steck still your leader with Dylan Falovich right behind him. Rhett Tucker in second. Oh, and the number 4 caution is out. Justin Lumpkin gets loose off the corner. We have a lot to go back and look at here. We're going to jump back now that the caution is out. We're going to go where Josh Bonwell. We're gonna jump back here. Josh Bonwell gets punted right here into the wall by Dylan Falovich, and then gets hit again here by the number 12. Hits him into the 18. Tries to save it. Gets all discombobulated. And now this situation, let's go back and take a look at Justin Lumpkin. Let's see if we can't talk to Josh Bonwell and hope that his night is not ruined. But oh, what a save by Lumpkin to not hit anything. But these restarts, they're going to be wild, I'm telling you. Back here, these guys are back at it. So let's see if we can't get a quick word with Josh. Hey Josh, it's Tim in the booth. I know this is unfortunate circumstances, but how bad is the damage?
I'm not 100% yet. It feels a little sideways in the corner, but I don't know. We'll see what happens here.
Well, the good thing is you don't need a lot of aerodynamics. Just got to make the car drivable, per se. But that was an unfortunate chain of events. It looked like, did you spin your tires on that restart?
Yeah, a bit, and it kind of jumped me down there into that bottom line, and they just forgot to brake, I guess.
Yeah. Well, that is unfortunate. I hope it gets better for you. Good luck the rest of the race, and we will talk to you later.
Thank you.
That was Josh Bonwell, your stage 1 and 2 winner. He's unfortunately just a terrible chain of events. He spun the tires, gets down to that inside lane, and I said at the beginning of the race, it is very difficult to know when that car in front of you is going to let off the gas and slow up. These cars don't have brake lights like we are used to seeing. It's just you have got to be prepared for when that car is going to slow up to get through the corner. And Josh unfortunately got punted twice in that whole incident by the 48 and then again by the number 12 in the following corner, and that's what really did him in for that second push. But Max Steck is your leader right now. As the pace car lights are off, we're going to be going green this time by. They're going to get lined up. Max Steck's going to be starting that inside line with Dylan Falovich to the outside. Tucker behind Max, and then Ellison to the outside of Tucker on this restart. We'll see if these guys can't get a better start than last time. We'll do a wide view here so we can see all these guys coming into the frame. And the green flag is out, and Max gets a fantastic start. Much better start than last time for these guys. That number 12 is on the inside of Ellison. Ellison stuck on that outside lane, really challenging him, trying to keep him out there. Ellison trying to get out on 48, and now Tucker up into second position. Oh, a lot of guys getting a little dicey there. Up 115 of 200. Got a long way to go, even though we are over halfway through this race. But Ellison trying everything he can to get down into that inside lane. But while these guys battle out, I'm gonna give you guys a crank it up since we're and the 16 spins. Caution is out just as I said something. The 16 gets around heading into the corner. We're going to hold off on that. Crank it up. We'll go back and Look at that. He's coming through here, coming down the front stretch. He dives to the inside here, but brakes way too hard and just spins it around, and Lumpkin had nowhere to go and just gets into the back quarter panel of it. That is unfortunate, so, but caution flag is back out here again at Martinsville as these guys are making their way around. Josh's mom, I don't think you have to worry about that. I think because he's already gained about 3 or 4 position, so that's great for Josh. These cautions are really going to help him gain those spots back. As these guys are just trying to survive. Martinsville is all about survival. But we're going to step away and take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back after this.
To build a new website or redesign your existing site, you have 2 options. You can start by learning HTML, CSS, JavaScript, SEO, SQL, CMS, well, you get the idea. Or you can be smarter and look for someone who is a professional in web design like Snead Competition Design. We are experienced in building quality websites for our clients. We always start with strategy and planning to build a clear vision about what you need. Your website will then be passed on to the design and development phase, where we will ensure that you get a fully responsive design that is easy to use regardless of any device using the latest tools in web development. Contact us today, and let's talk about accelerating your business to the next level by creating a complete online solution.
And we are back here at Martinsville, just waiting for the pace lights to go out and green flag to go back underway. I believe this time by should be when the pace lights go out. And that is correct. Lining up double file here for this restart. Pace car is off. Heading into turn 3, coming out of turn 4 here at Martinsville in the Snead Competition Design Xfinity Series. We've got your points leader Tucker to the outside, and Max Steck is going to get a great restart here. As Tucker comes down right in front of, he was nowhere near clear, causes a huge mess, 3-4 wide, collects Ellison. They're all going to, they're still hitting each other. Clinton Snead, and that's Clinton Castleberry. Oh man, cautions breed cautions, and what a huge, this was such a huge chain reaction. We've really got a lot to review here. We're going to go ahead and, wow. Trying to see where was the green flag. Okay, so we're going to go right about, I guess it might be right up here. A lot of things was happening. Brett Tucker is who we want to really focus on here. As we catch this back up, we'll just do something about like this. So you see here, we'll do a slow-mo. He comes down just in front of Falovich. He wasn't clear. Rhett gets sideways, tries to save it, the 48 hits him in the front end, kind of brings him back around, but Ellison has nowhere to go. Ellison hits him, and they get back going together, and now they're 4 wide coming out of this corner, which you really don't want to see, and they're all kind of in the middle. And now coming down this way, Brady LaBeouf, he just clips the 99. Then the 99 clips the 21, and it sends him for a loop down head on into that inside wall. Comes back up, hits Ellison, collects Ellison, head on collision for that number 4 of Lumpkin, as this has just become one big mess for the points leaders. And Tucker, what a save. Coming down and around, that was unbelievable. It is anybody's race tonight here at Martinsville, if you ask me. I'd say we talked to Tucker, but he looks like he was not in Discord. Wow, what a restart. As the pace car lights are off. Everyone doing a fantastic job here tonight, really trying to control their car. This is a tough track. Do not let it fool you. Just because it is a short track doesn't mean anything. And Max gets a fantastic start there. Oh no, and Josh Bonwell and Brett Tucker get into each other. They collect themselves. Tucker really shoving himself around out there. He wants to get back up front where he believes he belongs. But Josh, I imagine, would feel the same way after the kind of night he has been dominating. But back up front, Max Steck, and I really want to watch Brett Tucker. Is he going to get too aggressive and cause more accidents for himself? It's left 129 of 200 here at Martinsville. Recently, we've had cautions situation going on. And now Max Steck to the inside. Dylan Falovich is inside. Going to be enough though. Yeah, looks like Falovich is going to fight back. And now Falovich is going to clear him. Oh, Tucker all over the place in the back part of your screen. Really loose off the corner there. And now these guys are starting to stack up here at front as they battle side by side, the 48 and the number 5. Oh. And the 5 still is not letting him be cleared. So they're still battling side by side for that first position, heading up into turn 3 and 4. And now Falovich finally clears him, and the number 12 just tries to poke his nose in behind that 5, but the 5's like, no, I'm taking this spot. So now the 5 drops in behind the number 48 of Falovich. Oh, and it looks like the 12 gets him to the wall coming out of the corner. And now Brett Tucker diving to the inside here, trying to get around that number 18 car. And just behind him, Josh Bonwell, your stage 1 and 2 winner. Oh, and they touch. Whoa, he saves it. Bonwell to the inside of the 18. Lets up a little bit because he sees what's going on. And now Josh Bonwell. Oh, no! Josh Bonwell gets nailed. And now he's going to be around. Oh. This is not how I expected Josh's night to end after how positive it was at the beginning. But we're going to go back and take a look at that wreck. You see the 18 just kind of all over the place. Gets, misses the wall. Josh tries to save it. It's just not enough. And he looks at it and says, well, I don't think it's a lot of damage. I think he's really going to be all right, to be honest with you. And, man, so many cars. Dylan Felder stays out. Max Deck comes down pit road, along with Justin Lumpkin, Gabriel Ellison, Clinton Castleberry. And that looks like that is about all that came down pit road. But while they're under yellow flag, we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back after this.
To build a new website or redesign your existing site, you have two options. You can start by learning HTML, CSS, JavaScript, SEO, SQL, CMS, well, you get the idea. Or you can be smarter and look for someone who is a professional in web design like Snead Competition Design. We are experienced in building quality websites for our clients. We always start with strategy and planning to build a clear vision about what you need. Your website will then be passed on to the design and development phase, where we will ensure that you get a fully responsive design that is easy to use regardless of any device using the latest tools in web development. Contact us today, and let's talk about accelerating your business to the next level by creating a complete online solution.
And just like that, we are back here at Martinsville. I want to thank you all for joining us here on 10-4 Broadcasting for this Snead Competition Design Xfinity Series Paperclip 200. That's a football and a monkey. I can only imagine what Josh's mom is trying to say here. I can only imagine. But the pace car lights are out as we're coming back down to the green flag. Looks like we'll be on lap 140 when they cross the start-finish line. And now your new leader, Dylan Falovich, will be bringing us to the line with, looks like Robert Richards to the outside of him, and Rhett Tucker back up to third. He's recovered much better than Ellison has. So green flag is coming. As we get started here, let's see if any of these guys spin their tires. They look good, and Falovich gets one heck of a start here. He's like, I'm getting away from you guys. Now Rhett Tucker to second. Now Josh Bonwell takes it 3 wide almost. Oh, that was scary. But everyone collected their stuff. We're still under green. Up 141 of 200. Oh no, and the 12 cars around. He saves it though, does a fantastic job. Doesn't look like he hits anybody. As we are under caution yet again here tonight. Cautions breed cautions. It's very difficult. Especially at these short track races. And oh, he might have been speeding into pit road. We will have to take a look at that. Quite a few drivers at Rhett Tucker's on pit road, as well as Keith Bradley, Josh Bonwell. Looks like a lot of people came in this time by. Bonwell, oof, just missing the whole backside of that car. he looks like he comes out 4th position here. Highest position he's been since that incident that really took him out. But while we're under caution, we'll just take another quick short break. I'm going to grab some water and I will be right back. All right, and we are back. Caution lights are off of the pace car. Coming back to bring this time by. Now this time, Falovich is going to lead us down to the green flag with Gabriel Ellison to his outside. Tight battle here. Flag is back out. Comes down to the inside. And Max Steck gets around Ellison, who's stuck on that outside line still. Rhett Tucker goes to the inside of him. Tucker trying to get around. And they've almost become kind of rivals here in this series. They really just battle it out hard between these two. Bouncing off each other a little bit here through the corners. Left 148 of 200 here. Someone's locking up the Max Steck. It's locking him up, and Max Steck is catching Dylan Falovich. You need to watch this battle. Really heating up, and now Bonrose to the inside of Ellison. Oh, and Josh gets a little too much. Saves it though. This car is not what it used to be. Fantastic job. And now let's try to do what we've been trying to do for the last couple of restarts. Pending getting into each other. But we're going to crank it up here at Martinsville. 10-4 stop. there you all have it. You all saw that live as it was happening. Just, oh, Josh Bonwell yet again in another accident. But our former leader was Dylan Falovich, and he was having a lot of issues there. See if we can right there it is. Falovich. We're gonna take it back really quick. See if we can't ride on board with him. It really started in this corner right here. Kind of gets into the grass, comes around, comes up, and just collects everybody with him. Josh Bonwell. Nowhere to go. And then in the second, after that, it's about 4 or 5 cars involved. And then Tony Smith and Clinton Castleberry come to a complete stop to make it through that. But here, back at the live look, Josh Bonwell just coming out of pit road. Or no, that was Dylan Falovich, sorry. Long race for all of these guys. Falovich coming back down pit road. Come back out, we'll take a look at leader now. With everything that happened, Brett Tucker got around Falovich for the lead with Ellison right behind him. Then there's Max Deck and Josh Bonwell, your stage 1 and 2 winner right there as well. Pace car lights are off. We're going green this time by. Pace car is now in. Good. We're going back green. Good restart by everybody. Everybody's pretty relaxed there. Things really heating up back here. Trying to get around each other. Pushing the envelope. Pushing a little too much. These guys are racing their hearts out. Tagging that wall at number 12, Richard. Bonwell still trying to recover from what happened to him right now. Keeping his face out front here. Around that 18 car. Says, let's go red number 99. Red is currently killing it right now. pull this off. Let me go look at the schedule real quick. No, I think, yeah, Ellison won last week, so he broke the streak last week, unfortunately. But Rick can start all over with another streak. Well, a single car in this field right now does not have damage of some sort. One more time tonight, I think I'm going to take you all one more time. Crank it up. This way. it looks like while I was away, looks like there was a caution. See if I can figure out what happened. Rough. Tucker is your leader. Max right there behind Ellison. Really gives him the lead, pushes him out to that outside lane. Oh, Josh gets into the 12, 12 gets to him. 18 out to the inside. Josh just got dumped. Oh, the 18 sideways. No caution yet. 23 laps to go. And things are just heating up in this race. Tempers. A lot of guys not happy with each other at the moment. It's all part of the game. Martinsville. Sit on Rhett Tucker in that 99. Nope, caution is out. Bradley. Quite a few issues on that. Oh, Rock again. Part of the inside. That's where he just finishes it off. Tough night. Nowhere to go. Absolutely unfortunate. Now back to the live track. Rhett Tucker is your leader still. Ellison right behind him. Max Steck right behind him. Max Steck has really been putting on a show tonight. We went almost 2 stages with no cautions, and now this final stage, everyone knows what's on the line. Everyone wants that win here at Martinsville. This is race number 9. Next week is race number 10. Do want to remind you guys that in 2 weeks it will be the Rockingham Throwback Race, and from what I've heard, $100 is on the line for that win at Rockingham. So not only is it a throwback race, but $100 will be on the line for the winner that night. Pace car lights are still on, and while they're still on, we will take a short break and give a huge shout out to Buttkicker. Looks like we are lining up for that green. Pace car lights are off. Tucker is going to bring us down to the green flag. Should be under 20 laps here. 16 laps to go this time by. green flag is out. Guys are shuffling around back there. Tucker gets a great start. Want to go back here a little bit though. Josh Bonwell gets into the back of the 12. Takes him right around. Oh, I don't think Josh was happy with that number 12 this entire night. Let's go back and take a look at that. Let's restart. So Bonwell gets a good start down the inside. And then just almost looks like a 6 though, right? We get it. I don't blame him. I know he had the car to beat for the first half of this race. And it's difficult to pull off just a full-fledged domination here at Martinsville. As now Josh Bonwell is going to finish in last place for this one. But pace car lights are on. And we'll see how this one's going to end. Short track, short tempers. It's Martinsville. And Dustin, I'm saying the same thing. It almost looked like a Matt Kenseth, Joey Logano situation at Martinsville. Except for this time, the guys run the lead lap. Approaching, looks like when we go back green, it looks like it's going to be just 10 laps to go. Josh Bonwell really kind of ruined any chance he had of even winning this race. But tempers get the best of you, unfortunately. Especially when you have a dominant car like he did all race long, winning both stages. Pace car lights should go off this time by. But like I said, these laps really go by fast once you start cranking them out. We had a lot of green flag runs. Only in this third stage we had quite a few cautions, but it's expected towards the end of the race here at Martinsville, and the pace car lights are off. And it does look like we will go green with 10 laps to go. Once again, we're going to see another battle between Rhett Tucker and Gabriel Ellison. And week in and week out, these two guys go back and forth. But if anything happens, Max Decker will be right there, ready to pounce and make that move. As the green flag, oh, he checks up that bottom line and just nails it. That gives room for Gabriel Ellison to come down to the inside. I'm not sure that's the route I would have gone. But now it's Gabriel Ellison in second with Rhett Tucker in first. Now it's with Max Tucker. And he is staying on his tail here at the end of this one. 10 laps to go, 9 laps this time by. First place is Rhett Tucker with Gabriel Ellison second, Max second, third, and Justin Lumpkin in fourth. Lumpkin is sitting on the outside row for the club. And look, Brady LeBuff looks like he has crashed yet again. Take a look. Oh, 48 got right in the back of him and spins him right around. Oh, it's unfortunate. Cautions breed cautions. We're on lap 193 this time by. I'm not sure what we're going to go back green with, but whatever we do, it won't be much. As these guys are making their way around Gabriel Ellison. We talked to him during a pit stop. And you know what? I want to talk to Max Deck because he has been solid. We'll talk to him under this caution. Hey Max, it's Tim up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
I need to know, do you have anything for these two guys in front of you? Because your car as of late has really come to life, and you were leading there for quite a while, but you got anything for these two guys in front of you?
I don't know. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping they just wreck each other and let me go by.
Maybe they'll pull a Chase Elliott and Ryan Blaney and just move out of the way. That's
Yeah, I mean, I can't seem to get on these restarts like I was earlier. So, I mean, I don't know. I'll try, but I'm just trying to keep it, you know, I'll be happy with a third right now. But if I can get by them, I definitely will.
All right, well, good luck. The rest of the way, it looks like we might go green with about 4 or 5 laps to go. So hopefully we'll talk to you after the race.
Cross your fingers. Let's go to the end.
Good luck. And that was Max Steck, third place right now in that number 5. He has come to life in this last segment. He's been leading the race and so on and so forth. But now he's sitting in third position waiting for this restart to see what could happen. 5 laps to go. Pace car lights are off. So we're making our way down the back stretch. This is going to be a restart of a lifetime for pretty much everyone in the field. You got Lumpkin up there, Falovich, Roberts. Pace car's off. Coming back around. Oh, Ellison tried to jump it. Now that he's seen the opportunity there, and Tucker took advantage of it. And now, side by side, heading down into the corner. Ellison a little hard on the brakes. That allows Max Steck to get right there on his back bumper. Max Steck trying to get in front of the 4 of Lumpkin. Lumpkin lets him squeeze in there. 3 laps to go as these guys try to track down Rhett Tucker. Oh, and the 12 is, oof, what a save by the 12. 2 laps to go. Okay, thank you, Sherry. And now Rhett's coming down through the last 2 corners. He is still your leader. He is coming off the corner. White flag is out. Next flag is gonna be it. Oh, and Steck tries to put it in there, but we're coming down to the final corner. Ellison backs off a little bit. Too much gap between him. Oh, the 12 cars around back there. Oh, and now the 4 cars around. Collects Max Steck. Oh, no. And now Rhett Tucker is going to be your winner here at Martinsville. Wow. Unbelievable end to that. Unfortunately for Max, he really got the raw end of that deal. Congratulations to Rhett. Pulling it off, your Martinsville winner here. Fantastic job here tonight. Wow, what a race. So it looks like, let's take a quick look at the race results here. Looks like first place is Rhett Tucker, bringing it home with Gabriel Ellison in second, Justin Lumpkin in third, Dylan Falovich in fourth. Max Steck falls all the way down to fifth in that last lap incident. Tony Smith, sixth place. Good night for him. Robert Richards in seventh. Keith Bradley in eighth. Brady LaBeouf in ninth. Clinton Castleberry 10th. Josh Bonwell in 11th. Tough sledding tonight. And I did just see that it doesn't look like Rhett is able to have an interview tonight, but congratulations, Rhett. He is off to win another race, it sounds like. But hats off to him. I will make sure that I talk to him next week before we get that race started, so we can hear from him as he heads into that race. But other than that, let's go ahead and talk to Justin Lumpkin, driver of that number 4, bringing it home in third place. Justin, what a night. You start on the outside row, had early trouble, but made your way back up there. Walk me through your night.
It was just a rough one all the way through. It's Martinsville, man. Short track racing. We had people all over the track sliding the cars in. I made a mistake there at the end and ran it a little bit too hard in the stick, and I apologize for that. But everybody was pretty much doing that, and it is what it is, man. It was a good comeback for me, but I hate to do that. Hate to get third like that.
Well, and like you said, it is Martinsville. It's the name of the game, really. It's the final lap. Everybody wants to go out there and aim for a better position than what they're in, especially with quite a few guys not racing tonight. It really could be a huge points leap for some of these guys tonight. So that's another way to look at things as well, because the top 16 will move on to the playoffs. So really locking yourself in there, doing an extra race than everybody else could really help in the long run. But great run tonight for you. Third place is third place in my book.
Yeah. I mean, it is, but like I said, I try to be a clean driver, as clean as I can, and I apologize to Max for that. I know I tried to keep him straight, but I knew it was last lap, something was going to happen, and I apologize.
Well, next week is Kansas. How do you feel at Kansas?
I like Kansas. Hopefully I'll be able to make it. I've been having having to work a little bit, but hopefully I can make it and I'll be here and maybe be able to have another good finish.
Well, you got anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to my boys at Team Dangerous, Tony and Dylan. Casey couldn't be here, but also Darren's Nail Gun Repair. They've sponsored us for this year. Zero X Designs and NASRA, and you guys here at 10-4. I appreciate y'all.
Awesome. Thank you, Justin, and good luck, and we will see you next week. Congratulations on your third place finish.
Appreciate it.
And we're going to go ahead and I see we do have Rhett. I want to grab him before he runs off to another race. Do you ever sleep, Rhett?
What's up, dude? We got it.
What a race. I mean, you were all over. Not you were all over the place. You were just involved in multiple incidents. That one, it seemed like you wrecked for a whole lap, I think.
Yeah, and I booted my own teammate, man.
Take me through the kind of just your night inside your car.
I wasn't fast, and I don't know, dude. Josh got wiped out. I don't remember what happened there. I'm trying to find about a race for $4,000, dude. I'll try to make sure I jump in there. Dude, I don't know. Right place, right time, I guess. Yeah, Dylan, I don't know. I kind of was mean on the radio. Sorry, Dylan. They muted my chat and stuff because I was fired up. You took two people out going in the corner, man.
Well,
get on the brakes.
It's really the name of the game here at Martinsville, Bristol. Tempers are going to get hot, and I know Josh has to be upset after having a dominating performance like he did, and I I wouldn't know how I would feel. I'll tell you that right now. I can't tell you that'd be too civil.
Right.
Tempers
Short
are
track
high,
racing, man. Yeah, everybody was fired up.
but
Uh,
bring home the trophy, Rhett.
Dude, I needed that. Good race, Gabe. Deck. I gotta go though.
Okay. Well,
thank you guys for the broadcast.
Congratulations, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you, bro.
That was Rhett Tucker. He's on his way running to another race. But good luck to him tonight. And we're going to now talk to Gabriel Ellison. What a night. I mean, you kind of got, after we spoke, you kind of got involved in multiple wrecks and just somehow was still able to bring it home in second. After we talked, kind of what went on in your race?
Yeah, well, I decided to. So I almost took. I wish I would have taken tires in that caution right before stage 2 to hop back out front, where a lot of people took them, and then I waited for the stage points. I had to go to the back, so then I kind of had to, drive through the minefield, and I don't recall exactly because so many things happened, but mostly it was just somebody got spun in front of me, and then they're parked sideways on a track that's about 3 feet wide. So there's nowhere to go. So, you just kind of got to stop and wait. And I had 50 seconds of repairs I had to do at one point. But looking at the car after the race, I had about the best looking car on the track probably as far as damage goes.
Yeah, I would say that as well. It was a wild finish to it was a very clean race until that third stage, but I mean that's expected here at Martinsville with everybody trying to bring it home per se.
Yeah, and I think what happened was we had, because Josh Bonwell, he was really fast, and then I was pretty quick too, compared to the field, I guess, and we got rotated to the back where people pit before us at the end of stage 2, so then it come down to kind of patience getting through the field, and how hard are people going to fight you even if they know that you're faster, stuff like that. I was just chilling because I figured after 100 laps they'd come to me, but I think some faster people being stuck behind some slower people probably caused a lot of that. Yeah,
and that's difficult here at Martinsville, but expected to have tempers as well. I can only imagine how chat was. That's
the driver chat got disabled with about 50 to go there, so we had no driver chat for the last 20 minutes. So if that's any indication,
it's probably safer for everybody.
Yeah, probably. Virgin ears are listening, so you can.
Yes. Well, congratulations on second. You got anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, shout out to Mr. Clinton Snead for doing the series here. He's down in Daytona right now working, but shout out to him.
Oh, that's why he wasn't here tonight. Had I known that, he's really close to me. I'm only like 2 hours away from him.
Yeah, he's down there working right now. So, and shout out to NASRA, Michael McKinnon, and Brady LaBeouf, and then thanks to you, Timothy, and Tim Ford. Y'all do a good broadcast, so appreciate it.
Yeah, tonight. By myself because Alan's running the 500, so I was like, all right, that's fine, I got this.
Oh man.
But well, congratulations. Next week's Kansas. I'm not even gonna ask, I'm just gonna assume you're gonna be fast at Kansas.
Should be all right. That's my type of track. I'm not huge on Kansas. I actually ended up liking Indianapolis, but Kansas, you're gonna be riding the wall the whole time. I think it's gonna be extremely hard to pass.
See, that's what I liked. Everybody says they like Kansas, but I prefer Chicagoland over Kansas.
You can pass there more than Kansas for sure.
I can't Kyle Larson that junk. That's
Yeah, same. I'll end up with the whole right side of the car will be painted white from the wall.
Yeah, they'll just be like a net coat and just suck you right in.
Pretty much. Especially in the Xfinity car.
Yeah,
sounds like a boat.
Well, congratulations on second place. And we'll talk to you next week.
All right, thank you, man.
Thanks, Gabriel. Well, there you have it, guys. That's all we have for tonight. Tonight Rhett Tucker brings it home here at Martinsville. Wild last 100 laps. Very unfortunate for Josh Bonwell. It's short track racing. Tempers are going to be flaring. Everything will be calmed down and smoothed out for next week. At Kansas, but from everybody here at 10-4 Broadcasting, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in every week and congratulations again to Rhett Tucker, and we'll see you guys here next week, 8 o'clock for Kansas Motor Speedway.